Hello. Oh, that's the wrong layout. There we go. The black screen is better. Uh, there we are. As you can hear, I am completely and totally better. I am not sick at all anymore. And I'm also definitely on time today. I'm definitely not a half hour late because I woke up less than 10 minutes ago. Hello everybody. Philemon, Taco Bastard, Fishiest. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? What else did I miss? I missed at least Penguin. Happy birthday, Penguin. Hi. What's up? It is a Wednesday. Hello, John Cat. Which means we are doing another Pokemon solo run. Which means we're doing Clefairy today. And, as always, we are going to start the way that we always do. We're going to take a look at his stats. We're going to take a look at his moveset. And we are going to get started. Hopefully, we will actually be able to finish despite the late start. Alright, stats. Alright, we got a 70 HP, 45 attack, 48 defense. We got a 60 special, the 35 speed. Alright, so special is pretty good. Special and HP are pretty damn good, especially for an unevolved Pokemon. Speed is real bad. Speed is real bad, but I think we can make use. We can make it work. Slow and kind of frail. I mean, he's got like special. He's actually pretty tanky special wise. Actually pretty tanky special wise. I'm gonna turn this down on my end. I think the music's good on you guys. It was just really loud for me. But yeah, that 48 defense. I mean, we still have that 70 HP, which is pretty good. Hi again. Hello. And let's take a look at the moves, though. Alright, so we start with Pound and Growl, which is gross. We get Sing at 13, Double Slap at 18, so we get, like, basically nothing. We get an illegal move at 24. Defense curl at 39. So actually, the defense curl will help us with our low-ish defense stat while also getting us badge boosts. But let's take a look at our actual moveset. It goes on for fucking ever, Jesus. Alright, so Bubble Beam and Water Gun, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic, Fire Blast, Body Slam. Like, this is why Clefable ended up being very, very good. Like, much better than I expected it to be. Is because its moveset carried hard, right? Clefable's stats are pretty good, but this moveset is fucking incredible. You just have infinite type coverage. Gotcha. Ow. All of the moves, all of the claws in my fucking flesh. Well, this is Clefairy. That's what we're doing. I was just mentioning Clefable for a minute because, or unless you mistyped and you meant Clefable. Yeah, I was just talking about Clefable for a minute because that's a run that we've already done, and it was surprisingly really, really good. Yeah, I think it's time for us to get this done. Reset the death counter because we have not even started yet, let alone died 51 times. Game Boy open. Where is Clefairy? Should be right here. There we go. All right. Yep. I was just popping it open. Oh, we do not need the unfair timer. We just need basic bitch timer. All right. Let's get this started. Oh, what are we naming the rival today? 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 Draco? Fuck it, why not? 3, 2, 1, go. The flu? You're not wrong. That is what is kicking my ass today. Alright, wanted to just double check the options, make sure that they actually saved. Unlike, you know, sometimes where they're just like, yeah, fuck it. I mean, the Draco Meteor that missed in Worlds costing someone 30k? Jesus. Alright, here's the question. How long do we have to go before we beat Brock? The answer is going to be quite a fucking while. You know what? We're going to fight you. Level 22? I don't think we're going to have to get that high, because, like, Sing is really strong, even though it's a... Is it, though? Or is it going to be a bait? Is Sing a bait? Sing might be a bait, actually. Hello, kid. How are you? You little shit. Alright. There's those. Gonna heal up. So we've taken a decent amount of damage. Or, yeah, we've taken a decent amount of damage here. Now, the good thing is that we're actually doing a good chunk of damage. So I think that we can just beat all of these trainers, like, right away. No poison, that's good. Wanted to grab that level 8. Wanted to grab the level 8 before we fought this guy. No turn 1 poison. Good. No turn 2 poison. And there's the turn 3 poison. That is bad for us because we're going to take a lot of poison damage against this Kakuna here. Alright. Not as much as I thought because we got that crit. That crit was really fucking clutch. I think that this means that we do win this fight. Yes. Okay, good. If we hadn't crit, we might have actually died there. Might have actually died there if we hadn't crit. Really? Not a single encounter, huh? I think one of the reasons that we're doing so much damage right now is simply because Pound is stab. So, and Pound is what, base 40? Right, it's not a bad move. Yeah, 40, 100% accurate. What's the end moveset gonna be? Probably... Oh, nice. That means that it's probably going to be a 2-hit, even on a level 6. It's probably going to be something like Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic, Body Slam. That's my thoughts. We're just gonna go after... Well, yeah, no, because we got Growl. I'm not going through 40 Growls just to get a struggle. I think level 12 we fight the Junior Trainer. I think level 12 we fight the Junior Trainer. So, as I said, I think that Sing is a bait. I don't think that we use Sing against Brock. It's only 55% accurate. And he's got the 5 full heals per Pokemon. So at worst, I think we Sing the... How many power points does it have? 15? Okay, so what I think we do is I think maybe we burn 5 on wild Pokemon. That way we have 10 left. And then we use those 10 on the Onix. I think that might be the best play. I was hoping that we would be able to two-shot the Diglett. Close, but not quite. That's unfortunate. Ah, there's Sand Attack. I'd like to remind everybody that until he hit us with that third Sand Attack, we had a over 50% chance to hit on every one of our attacks. Alright. We'll come back at 13. 13 basically guarantees that we two-shot the Diglett. Or at least it should. The cool in terms of the Pokemon used, like there's a wait, what's a sign Altaria? Sing. Ah. With a gravity Sableye. What is gravity Sableye? Like, I don't know too much about, well, I basically, I don't know anything at all about competitive Pokemon. Don't throw up on my fucking bed, you son of a bitch. Give me a second. Alright. I'm gonna go, oh, that's the wrong button. I'm gonna go to my break screen while I fix this. Because I gotta clean up because John just threw up on my bed. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Wait, why did my timer not stop? Fuck. It's fine. The real-time timer didn't stop. Not the biggest deal. It was only a couple minutes. Fair gravity is never worth it. He only did it to support the Altaria, but it's cool, so eh. Moves immunity from fly. Oh, I do remember that now. I do. Wait, why are you still alive? You got one shot last time, you son of a bitch. Are you? So you are a two-shot now. Okay. Maybe we try a Sing against the Sandshrew as well? Maybe? I forgot that 13 got a Sing. Yeah, we just hit the Diglett twice. Yeah, see? That was one level, and it went from being a 3-shot to being a guaranteed, by a long shot, 2-shot. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Of course, he goes for Sand Attack. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. We need to not be doing 1 damage per hit to the Geodude. We need to not be doing that. Because we only have 35 power points of damage, right? We got a lot more power points. Only 35 power points that can do damage. Also, we're never going to outspeed the Onix, right? Onix has a base 70 speed. We have a base 35. So unless we get to a very, very high level relative to the Onix, we're never outspeeding it. So we're going to be taking some Bide recoil. Every time he uses it. I will try Brock at first. My first attempt at Brock will be at level 15. I believe that we will be able to get a good sense of where we stand if we go in 15. The next big breakpoint would probably be double slap at 18. Because while double slap is basically guaranteed to never do more than 1 damage per hit, it is a multi-hit move, which means that once Geodude is up to enough defense scrolls to make Pound a 1 hit, or a 1 damage hit, double slap is going to be doing more damage on average, right? Because it does have that 15% miss chance. So that will let us, there we go, there's level 15. Good thing is we are leveling up relatively quickly. So it won't, even if we do have to get up to 18, that's not that bad. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. All right. And this is kind of... Was he doing 6 damage per hit before? That's kind of insane. All that, and then the Onyx just fucking kills us in 1. Alright, so not even close, right? Not even close. I hit him with 2 growls, so I waited to use the growls until I was doing less damage with my attacks. Like the surprise Pikachu phase, yeah. I picked all these pictures so long ago. It's actually one of the things that I find fun is every week when I pick a new Pokemon, it's like, what picture did I fucking save for this guy? And like most of them are pretty generic ones, but then like every once in a while I'll get one that's just like way different than all the others. Like the Charizard picture is like that. It's like not at all like the basic art for the Pokemon. Whereas this Clefairy picture, this is probably like up there in terms of this is like one of the most common Clefairy pictures that you'll find. But I like it still. I think we do just go all the way to 18, honestly. I don't think that 16 or 17 are going to be that big of a difference for us. So I think we do go all the way to 18 here. Something that we could do while I do that. We could talk about a couple of movies that I watched this weekend. So I watched two movies this past weekend. Both of them entirely impromptu. I was not planning to watch anything this weekend. I was planning on just like being sick and just not doing anything at all whatsoever. But while I was on YouTube, I was scrolling through some YouTube shorts. And I saw one that at the time I didn't realize was for the movie 1917. I also didn't realize that it was for basically the end of the movie. At least not until I started watching the movie and I saw what it was all about. And it got me interested. I was like, ooh, this is an interesting interaction between two characters. Wonder what this movie's all about. So when I go and you know, I still wasn't like looking to watch the movie, but I pulled up Netflix. And there's 1917, like right there in my recommended movies. I was like, oh shit. Fuck it. I'll watch this movie. I'll give it a shot. And I start watching the movie. And it's like a very... I mentioned this in the Discord. The way that the movie is shot constantly gives me the feeling of something's about to pop out of the background. Something in this background is about to fucking, like, jump scare or something. It constantly has that feeling for, like, the first half of the fucking movie. But it doesn't. It's just the way that it's shot has that feeling. It's like mostly a meta thing, right? Like, if you watched horror movies, you know, oh, there's a little bit too much space off to the side here. Something's going to be filling that space. That's good design then? Yeah. I think the camera design in that movie is fucking insanely good. Like, crazy good. And I think it's intentional, like 100%. But, you know, okay, so like I said, in a horror movie, you know, it's like that thing where the person's washing their face in the mirror, and the mirror is like slightly ajar, but you know that there's enough space on the side that when they close the mirror, like when they close the cabinet door that's got the mirror on it, something's going to be in the mirror, right? Like, it's that kind of shot design, but it's for every shot. Now, what I ended up realizing is, it's basically just to get more background scenery into the shots. Like, there's the fucking environmental storytelling in that movie is fucking incredible. By the way, watch 1917. It's a really fucking good movie. Don't watch it for an uplifting story, though. It is a war movie set in World War One. It is not a happy movie. It is not a happy movie. It is a damn good movie. There is one of the things that I realized about an hour into the movie, it's not actually that long either. It's like, I think it's like an hour and a half. I don't think it's quite 2 hours. Or it might be about 2 hours. It might be about 2 hours. I was about an hour in and I realized there has not been that much dialogue in this movie at this point. And there's not. The movie has very little dialogue, which makes total sense. So the basic premise of the movie is two soldiers in World War I get called in to their commanding officer's office, basically. Oh, there's level. Oh shit, that's level 18. Wow, that was earlier than I expected. And so like the first 5 minutes of the movie is these two soldiers moving through the trenches just to get to their commanding officer. And it shows different soldiers in the trenches. It shows, you know, things going on in the background. You know, there's a bit of back and forth between the two, but not that much. Enough to I think after one more defense curl, I growl twice. Actually, we're gonna double slap at this point. Okay, look at that. Last time we got here with like 6 health and we were 1 tackle away from death. This time we got here at half. Getting a crit there really sucks, actually. I think we need to sing him to sleep. How many do we have? Could you stay asleep for more than 1 fucking turn? You piece of shit. What the fuck? He just refused to stay asleep. He would not stay asleep for more than 1 turn. This son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. Okay, again. Okay, we need good double slaps here. +4, that's good. Oh, nice. All right. We got really good double slaps there. That was great. Cold sparkling water on fresh lime. I do not like sparkling water. What did he do? Oh shit! He was biting. I did not realize he was biting. God damn it. Please stop with the fucking bites. Okay, actually, never mind. Alright. There we go. We got a little bit unlucky. We got a little bit lucky. I think that averaged out to be decent. Sorry, I just kind of entirely stopped talking. I was just like... all of my fucking focus was trying to figure out how the hell we're going to beat that guy. And we did it. We beat him. Brock is dead at 18. Not bad considering our moveset. Not bad considering our moveset. Okay, so back to the movie though. Really? Alright, it's fine. It's fine. This is why we get antidotes. This is why we get antidotes. Most drank thing in Germany is sparkling water. Ugh. Ugh. Not a fan. Not a fan of the like there's the taste of the carbonation, if it's not like heavily hidden by like soda syrup basically or something like that, I can't. Sparkling water is basically just carbonated water. That's the long and short of it. It's just basically just carbonated water. Also, we've gotten to level 20 just going through these fucking traders. That's kind of insane. But this is what I wanted. All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so 1917, right? Get the ball. We can't really do anything with this guy. We can't really attack him. There we go. 3 is not bad. I would have liked to have done it in 2 or less, but 3 Pokeballs is fine. I just got to be really careful with basically saving. We're gonna get rid of Sing. I think the rest of the moves that we have are going to be fairly useful. I think Sing is going to be the most baity move that we have. Good. There we go. Okay, good. If I can, I will just chuck a ball at a Paris, but the fact that we got a Geodude, that's what we wanted. Wow, this hasn't happened in a while. What? Okay. Looks like it was just a quick... Oh, hey, a Paris. As I was just saying. Oh, and we caught it. Hell yeah. Great. That saves us a little bit of time of trying to... trade for the Farfetch'd. Man, it's been we've actually had pretty consistent internet for a while now. It actually kind of threw me for a second that I disconnected. Wait, did I? No, he hit me with Hyper Fang and I flinched. That's what happened. I was about to say, did I just Gen 1 miss? No. Okay, so. Hi, kitten. Could you, like... I need you to start, like... finding a spot and just sticking with it. Alright, buddy? Alright, 20 minutes later, 1917. Okay, so basic premise of the movie is these two guys are sent across lines to get to another like division, I guess you could say, of the military that is about to walk itself into a trap. The other guys are not aware because phone lines and communication has been cut. And so they need to send these guys physically over there with a letter from the general telling them not to attack because they're about to get slaughtered, basically. And just so happens that the guy who is being sent is also the brother of one of the people in that division, in that company that's being sent. So they have a very strong personal reason to go. Obviously, they have, as soldiers, to follow orders. And so most of the movie is that I already did this. Most of the movie is or at the beginning, a lot of the movie is very quiet. Absolutely zero dialogue whatsoever. Because they're crossing no man's land. They're in enemy trenches. They are behind enemy lines. You know, also, by the way, we got through that Pidgeotto without getting a single fucking sand attack. So we win this fight. It's great. Also, Jesus Christ, I'm level 23. I didn't realize that I was level fucking 23. Holy crap. What is my next move? My next move is minimize at 24, so we're not alerting that because that's illegal. And just the amount of, as I mentioned earlier, the amount of environmental and background storytelling that happens in that first hour of the movie is incredible. Especially them going across no man's land. Like a lot of movies depict no man's land as there's not really anything going on there. It's basically just a flat field with a couple of craters. There's not much in terms of anything at all. There's not even really any bodies there in a lot of well, at least in the few that I've seen. I haven't seen a whole lot of World War I movies. Like most of the war movies that I've seen are either like well before like Revolutionary, like The Patriot, or it's like after like Saving Private Ryan, so it's World War II kind of thing, right? So that's the primary or that's the majority of the war movies that I've seen. I haven't seen many World War I movies. So maybe the ones that I have seen are just like bad in their depictions of no man's land. But in this one, there are corpses all over the place. There are craters all over the place. There are there's like barbed wire in there, and like not just at the line, but like part way through. You know, there's like different layers of defenses. The only one you remember is Wonder Woman. Yeah, that's probably one of the worst depictions of No Man's Land, like, ever in the history. Because that one is just like, oh yeah, it's fine, just go over whatever. Like, you're definitely not immediately dead if you do that without any planning. No, not at all. That's not what's going to happen to you. I kind of hate how that movie depicts that scene. That movie. It's kind of dumb. Kind of real dumb. Kind of real dumb. Yeah, the fact that they thought it was a good idea to be like, it's no man's land. That means no man can cross it. And they put emphasis on the man. And then she's like, ah, but I can. And then she just does. And it's just like, fine. By the way, she's not bulletproof. If she got hit by any bullet... Oh, shit. Wrong move. If she got hit by bullets, she'd be dead. But just like, no gun aims at anything except for her shield, even though there are blatant parts of her that are, you know, targetable, let's say, outside of her shield. And they just don't. I hate that movie. It's a funny bit, not a good plot point. I don't even think it's funny. Like, I think it's incredibly disrespectful to the people that had to fight in World War One. Like, it kind of pisses me off that they say that. And I don't think it's meant to be disrespectful. I just think that the people that wrote the movie just didn't think about it. But I don't know if that's better or not. Like, is disrespect due to ignorance better than disrespect due to maliciousness? I'm actually not sure. But whatever. It's not the it's fine. Everything's fine. We just pound the Starmie into the dirt. Looks that way. Okay. So back to a good World War One movie. So I'd say Malice is worse. The one thing that I know I just said that I was going to get back to 1970, but I think if I would say that if you could choose between any given example being either malicious or ignorance, I would say that malicious is worse. Because if it's based on ignorance, then you can educate the person and then they will not do it again, right? Whereas if it's malicious, then they are doing it intentionally to try to hurt people, right? So I guess in that aspect, malicious would be worse. Then ignorance can become malicious if they refuse to admit their ignorance and they double down even after being told, hey, this is not an okay thing to do, basically, right? So yeah, I guess maliciousness would be worse. It's just ignorance can lead to things that somebody thinks is a really good message actually being the exact down. What's the argument for ignorance being worse? I'm kind of arguing my way into saying that it's not. That's basically what I'm getting to. Oh, I forgot to buy my repel, so I'll do that here. Well, while we are here. I can also sell this because I forgot to do that. We can sell this. Yeah, so I'm basically... Yeah, ignorance can become malice if they double down. Yeah, it's mainly just the potential that they can slip. Like, I feel like the one thing that ignorance can do that malice kind of doesn't have the opportunity is malice or ignorance can sometimes be construed as I don't think construed is the right word. Can be interpreted as a positive message. Right? Like a lot of people when they first saw that scene in Wonder Woman were like, this is incredible, this is a great scene, oh my god, isn't it so awesome? Whereas you don't really get that in the vast majority of people, at least in the vast majority of people, you don't get that in malicious works like the Acolyte. I would say that the Acolyte is malicious, whereas Wonder Woman is ignorant. And you don't really get the praise for a maliciously disrespectful work as you can sometimes get from a ignorantly disrespectful work. Right? I think that's like the one thing that ignorance can kind of slip past in those ways. I need a drink. By the way, speaking of, we got some good news on the Acolyte front. It got canceled. God damn it. Fucking, I did not mean to actually fight this guy yet. Okay, never mind, we're fine. And this actually means that we might... I'm just gonna fight this guy. We'll heal after this guy. We're gonna bubble beam these guys. Never mind. We're gonna double slap this guy. No. As much of a meme as Metronome is, we're not using it in our fucking solo run. That's not happening. If y'all want to see a full Metronome run, I have one on the channel on YouTube. Really? Okay. No, it wasn't disrespectful. They didn't mean to. Yeah. And it's like, okay, that doesn't matter. Yeah. And you will get people that say that. And it's like, okay, so this is intent versus result. The intent was not disrespectful. This is true. However, the result was. And by the way, this is why I wanted 4 body slams, because I figured that the Raichu was going to survive the first one. Get rid of Growl for Thunderbolt. And dig back up to Cerulean. Hell yeah. It was a misinput, it was a misinput. Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, that's fine. I'm not saying that, like, and basically what you got to say when somebody says that, it's like, that's fine. I'm not saying that the person is evil for what they did. I'm saying that they are ignorant of the consequences of what they're showing. And also that they just did not realize what it actually was that they were depicting. Actually, a perfect example is actually from the second Wonder Woman movie, right? In the second Wonder Woman movie, they did not at all intend to show that Wonder Woman is guilty of basically rape. Right? Because in the second Wonder Woman movie, they have Steve Trevor take over the body of a person who has a life and lives and is a real person. And he just steals his body. That person no longer has any bodily autonomy, but it is still his body. And they have sex with that man's body in that movie. That is fucked up. That is a horrific thing that she does. And that was not what they intended that scene to be. There's no way they intended that scene to be, oh man, isn't it horrific what they just did? No, that scene is intended to be, oh, isn't it cute that after all this time, isn't it nice that after all this time, Steve and Diana can finally be together? If even just, you know, for this short period of time, which, you know, isn't the thing yet, but, you know, as it is portrayed throughout the rest of the movie, she has to let him go. Yeah, it's not meant to be a horrific thing, but it is. And that is, I think, one of the most... And, like, so, and then there's the thing where it's like, as we mentioned earlier, it's like ignorance can shift into malice depending on what the person who created the thing does afterwards. And it does. Because she doubles down on it, she makes excuses for it, instead of just being like, oh shit, I didn't realize that this is what we were saying. My bad, kind of a thing. Because, like, at one point, somebody on Twitter, I think, was like, no, don't you see? This is supposed to be, like, poking at, what was it? Like, the weirdness of movies like Big, I think is what it was. It's like, I don't... So here's the thing. I have seen Big once ever, and I was young. And I do not remember basically anything about that movie whatsoever. But what I do remember from that movie is that there's no body swap plot. Of course it's on Twitter. Of course it's on Twitter. There is a bodily transformation, but it is the same person in it. Now, I don't remember if there's any weird romantic relationship between the very much child in an adult's body with another adult. I don't know if that's the case. If that is the case, yeah, that's fucking weird. If that's not the case, why are they bringing it up? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But at the end of the day, that's apples and oranges. That is, this is a child in an adult's body. You should not be having a relationship with this child versus you stole this man's body. This man cannot give consent, period. Like, it's two different kinds of bad, right? Like, it's two different kinds of very bad things, but they're both bad. And you should not be saying, well, it's like this other bad thing, therefore it's good. No, that's not how logic works. It's not how any of this works. What are you talking about? And like, here's the thing. That was just some random dude. And then the director of the movie retweeted. It was like, yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. It's like, no, you fucking weren't, you liar. You lie. That's not what you were actually trying to go for. You lie. You're just like, oh, yeah. That's, no. That's definitely what it was. Yeah, no. That's, yeah. And by the way, we're about to go and get our final move for our moveset. That's our moveset for the rest of the game. All right, we are done. We have our moveset. Yeah. So yeah, that I think is probably the single biggest and best example of something that started as disrespect due to ignorance, then also an example of that ignorance morphing into malice, simply because the person can't admit that they did something bad. Because, like, that's the thing. If she had come out and said, oh my god, I did not realize what this was inferring, I apologize. Can you imagine the amount of, like, respect that that woman would have garnered from that reaction? Like, just being like one of the only people known in Hollywood to be able to admit that they made a mistake and that they fucked up. Like, I feel like the power of, oh shit, I fucked up. Just the capacity to say that. I feel like a lot of people just disregard how powerful a thing that is. And it sucks. It actually really sucks because that's how you get people constantly attacking the fans if they don't like the thing that they make, right? That's how you get people just calling their fans racist or sexist or homophobic just because they didn't like the thing. Even now that the show is canceled, even now that, you know, the Nielsen ratings are in, triggers the same area of the brain as the physical pain response. And that's why the people that can do that get so much respect. Is because they are willing to they're willing to admit that. They're willing to do... Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, like there's a reason that the people that are willing to admit that they were wrong about important things get so much respect. And why it's like one of the fastest tracks to like recovering a reputation. Now, granted, all of this is based... I did not mean to... Oh my god. All of this is assuming that it's genuine, right? That it is a sincere attempt at an apology, right? Not just, oh, you know, it's not a boogie apology where he's just gonna lie again in 3 minutes anyway. I think using Psychic is better here. I want to save Ice Beam for... There we go. Yeah, because there's 2 Pokemon at the end of this gym that are not hit by super effective for Psychic. So yeah, we want to save the Ice Beams for them. Yeah. Where are you at? There you are. Oh, time for Ice Beam. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have 8 Ice Beams. That's a little bit scary. I think it's safe to use one of our PowerPoint ups on Ice Beam. We're not learning Defense Curl. I thought about it, but we're not going to do it. We don't have any moves that we would want to get rid of for it. Like, all the moves that we have are just too damn strong. Where's my PowerPoint ups? There you are. I think it's actually fair to use one on each. One Psychic and one Ice Beam PowerPoint up. I think that's fair. Also, Jesus Christ, we are high level. I did not realize. Also, I did not save before this fight, which means that we're going to lose this fight because every time I forget to save before a fight with Erica, we lose. Then again, I am 10 levels higher than her ace. The one time I don't get punished. The one time I don't get punished by not saving before Erica. Let's go. Oh, actually, before we do Lavender Tower, I do want to come over here. So we want to get our max repels. Because I want to use one max repel and one normal repel in here, if I remember correctly. I'm not going to save before this one. There's no reason to. This fight is free as fuck. Oh, it's not if I don't have any power points. Should be fine. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. And we have 2 psychics, right? Let me just double check. We have 1 psychic. All right, we're gonna heal up. If we had had 2 psychics, I would have just gone for it because we would have been able to, if I had 2 psychics, we would have been able to get through the first, well, I guess I could have thunderbolted the second Pokemon, but it's fine. All right, we're gonna use 1 repel, and then we'll use the max repel second. So yeah, I wanted 2 psychics for this fight. By the way, y'all want to know something interesting? This part right here is probably the hardest part for the Scyther run. Because we have to use Bide to get past these guys. Scyther has no other move that can damage ghost types at this point. I like how I have 3. I have 3 moves. 3 out of my 4 moves hit Golbat and Zubat for super effective. Everything but Body Slam. Really? I think that might be our first Gen 1 miss of the run. Let's go. Oh my god, my fucking everything. I'm actually curious. What do you mean I must make room for this? Ugh. Excuse me. Let's go back to Celadon. You use the Poke Flute. We're gonna deal with this guy, and then. Okay, so we deal with this guy. We kill the Poke Flute. Nice crit. Nice. Double nice. Yeah, get down here. This allows us to be done with the Poke Flute, and we can just clear out all of our key items. Okay. Heal up. I think I do want to go through Silph first. I think I do want to go through some. Only 3 deaths? Yeah, it's been a pretty solid run. I think they were all pre-Brock as well. Now that I'm thinking about it. Believe in the move pool to carry. I do as well. We have basically perfect type coverage at this point. Oh, and we haven't bought any vitamins yet either. Ooh, so we get outsped by Arbok when we are 9 levels above it. That's a little bit worrisome, actually. That's a little bit worrisome. Actually, it'd be slightly more efficient if I were to go to just floor 10 first, because we don't need to be on floor 10, or we don't need... Yeah, we don't need the card key to get what we need on floor 10. So we got the one... We got the one sand attack. That really sucks. We are still able to one... Okay. Damn. Yeah, I think the sand attack did it. All right, that's fine. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna dig out. We're gonna go to Celadon, and we are going to buy vitamins now. Do I have anything that I want to sell? Not really, no. Okay, so... We were really close to one-shotting the Alakazam, but I think the biggest thing for us to do is to buy Carbos. Not for the Spearow, though. I'm also not going to buy that many Carbos, because I don't know how many I'm actually going to need. Because we did have to grind quite a bit in Viridian Forest. Okay, so 4. 4 Carbos, and then the rest into protein, I think. Because that lets us... If we just get a couple of protein... We just do this. Wait, what? Why did it not let... Wait, what? Why did it not let me buy the Carbos? Wait, what happened? Oh, I already did it. I already did 3 of them. That's what it was. Okay, that's what was going on. I was like, what the fuck? What happened? Okay, I understand. I understand. I understand what happened. All right, so we're going to heal up because we actually have a little bit of damage on us. Now, I'm really curious if this is going to get us to be fast enough to outspeed the Pidgeot. That's the question right now. Do we outspeed the Pidgeot now that we have all those Carbos? Probably not. I'm going to go out on a limb and say no. Depending on how we might just go and fight Koga first. Or how this goes, I should say. No, we do not. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go fight Koga. We should be multiple levels higher than we are now if we do that, which is fine. That's what we want to see. What are my stats actually? Let me actually take a look. 67 and 77 for versus special versus attack. That's not that big of a difference. The fact that we don't one-shot that Drowsy, though, that actually really sucks for us. All right, this Hypno right here. How are we gonna? How's this one gonna go for us? He's gonna outspeed us. That was a Psychic. That's his biggest move. Oh, we're in a speed tie. Interesting. Okay, so he hit us with his strongest move twice in a row. And I was a little bit cocky and going in not at full health. So if he uses literally anything but Psychic, we win. Why did I use Psychic? Although, despite the fact that I fucked up and I used Psychic, that actually kind of helped because I was able to drop his special. That's not me coping. Not at all. Not even a little bit. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not coping. Okay, let's think about something else. Right? Let's actually talk about a thing instead of just me staring at the screen blankly while I go through this. Where are the kill points? I shouldn't have used Ice Beam here. Where are the kill points? Okay, so we have nothing super effective for Blade, but we do have I feel like Body Slam will still do the most damage out of all the moves that I have if everything is normal effective. So we will probably be using like Ice Beam on most of the Pokemon in that gym. Because even, like, Ice Beam comes with a freeze chance, so even if it does survive, we still have the freeze chance to potentially one-shot it regardless. And then Body Slam, the stronger Pokemon. But yeah, despite the fact that we don't have anything that's, like, specifically to... Don't fucking blow up. It's literally the one move that kills us there. That is the one move that kills us there. And I realized it as soon as I went into the fucking fight and I saw that I hadn't healed beforehand. That was really stupid of me. Again. But then again, it's a 1 in 5 chance for him to go for self-destruct turn 1. And it's like even lower chance because he kind of like, it seems like he has a priority to go for X attack on turn 1 for a lot of his Pokemon. So the fact that he went for the 1 in 5 and also dodged the, hey, I also want to use X attack, which is why it's a 1 in 5, I guess. That sucks. But, oh well. Nothing we can really do about it. So we're 3 levels higher than we were. By the way, Giovanni's not going to be an issue, and neither is Sabrina. Sabrina and Giovanni are going to be fucking easy peasy. Not even a problem. Lorelai gets wrecked by Thunderbolt, right? And the Jinx, which is the only one that's not weak to Thunderbolt, we kill with Body Slam. Bruno is actually a little bit scary. Because if, well, is he? No. Because we just kill with Psychic. He would be scary if he could survive a Psychic. Because I'm pretty sure that submission from his Machamp just kills us. Now, granted, he has a 1 in 5 to go for that submission. But if he goes for submission, that kills us. Oops. Let's dig out. Oh yeah, we're done with Garbos. So yeah, I think that we're fine on Bruno. Agatha. The problem with Agatha is I don't think that we have a good enough special to one-shot with Psychic. But I think it's a 2-shot on all of her Pokemon, except for... I think the hot... Okay, so I think it's a 2-shot on the Gengars. I think that we one-shot the rest of her Pokemon with Psychic. So the Haunter, the Golbat, and the... Still too slow. It's just fucking... Sand Attack turn 1 just fucking is so annoying. But we do one-shot now. And there's our first and second miss. And third miss. There we go. Okay. Sand Attack had a little bit of a delayed effect, but it did try to fuck us over on the Blastoise. Fortunately, we were able to overcome, but goddamn. Lance just dies, right? Like, Lance is actually a non-issue for us. Because we Thunderbolt the Gyarados and it dies. And then we Ice Beam everything else and it all dies. We just win. And then the champion. How do we deal with the champion? Is the champion an issue at all? Ice Beam the Pidgeot. The Pidgeot is actually less of an issue on the champion than that the Pidgeot was here in Rival 5. I don't know why I didn't just use Psychic there, but whatever. Make up for it by using it here. The Alakazam is a little bit scary because we don't one-shot it, I don't think. Maybe we do. Maybe we one-shot it. I'm not actually sure. Oh, actually, while I'm here, not this house, this house. Why am I going? Yeah, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like going back up to Safari Zone. Yeah, Alakazam, we just body slam and it dies. The Arcanine, we body slam? I think we body slam the Arcanine and it dies. The Rhydon we hit with Ice Beam and it dies. The Executor we hit with Ice Beam. I think that's a 2-shot. I think the Executor is going to be a 2-shot. And I think the Blastoise is also going to be a 2-shot with Thunderbolt. Maybe a 3-shot if I'm... No, I don't think it's going to be... I think it's going to be a 2-shot. I think we're going to be a high enough level because we're just, like, we are leveling like crazy. Like, look at it. We're almost level 50 already. Yeah, I think I don't actually think that there's going to be that big of a scary fight from now on, except for like maybe Agatha if she does something crazy turn 1 or 2. See that right there. I think that that's what the Gengar is going to be once we get to Agatha. I think the Gengar is going to live on very low health, but it is going to live. Both of them. Both Gengars. And yeah, if we can get it... Oh, fuck. I think we die here. Yeah, we die here. Shit. When did I save last? When did I save last? Oh, wow. Well, that's a ways back. That's frustrating. I was going a little bit too hard. And I kind of forgot to save. Damn. Damn, that's annoying. Okay. That was a big time loss. Holy shit. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights? 5 fights that I lost out on that I have to redo because of that fucking death. Damn, damn, damn. All right. But that is, you know, that's how those ghost Pokemon go. You know, if they can get their shit off. If they can get their shit off, it's a bad time for everyone involved. Specifically me. I was curious about that. Because that Haunter there, it survived on a sliver of health. last time. I was curious if it might be a damage range, and it is, in fact, a damage range. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wow. Okay. It's the second time I've died to that Haunter. Both times because the Haunter gets its bullshit off and I just never wake up. That shade is fine. By the way, that's all that we needed to have happen. Oops. I'm also saving because I never wanted to fight again. Yeah, that makes me very scared of Agatha. Like, incredibly scared of Agatha. Fuck. Yeah, there's not really anything that I could do. I mean, like... I was gonna say, we're gonna be outsped. Fortunately, she's an idiot and didn't go for her strongest moves. We get to leave. Okay, so here's what I think we need to do. I'm not going to be able to outspeed the Gengars, I don't think. I don't think that we ever outspeed the Gengars. We can't do anything else with Carbos anyway, right? So I think we just... Now we buy as many Calciums as we can. I think we buy as many Calciums as we can. That gets us more defense, just in case we do get hit by Dream Eater, right? But it also boosts our psychic damage. I think we are going to come back here real quick. We're going to sell a whole bunch of stuff because we have a whole bunch of excess bullshit that we don't need. You two, you, like you, and like you. All right. So calcium, grab by 4. I feel like we could probably fit 4 more in here. Yep. There's no way we get a 5th, right? There's no way we get a 5th. Not at this point in the game. Nah, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Damn. I might actually be getting pretty decent at guessing these things. Figured we could at least get one more attack in. Because I'm pretty sure I would be willing to, well, not bet because I don't have any money to bet, but I would be fairly confident in saying that, well, we know that Carbos and Calcium are finished now. I have a feeling that Protein is as well. I feel like that last Protein, that was enough to get us over the limit. Do we just body slam everything? Oh no, wait, we're gonna Ice Beam everything. Ah, Ice Beam does not kill. Neither is gonna kill the Ninetales, so we're gonna Ice Beam and then body slam. Okay, so we want to body slam the low level because that will one-shot. And then we want to Ice Beam into body slam the Ninetales because that is a potential one-shot if the Ice Beam freezes. There we go. And then that means that we could use something else that saves us a body slam PowerPoint. I don't think that we one-shot a Ponyta. We do? Wait. Why did all of those die when the... I am confused. You keep growling. I'm okay with you growling and not using literally anything else. So the reason that I'm confused right now... Oh, wait. They were level 34, whereas the Vulpix from before were level 36. That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. No. Everything's fine. We're all good. I was trying to figure out why the hell the Ponyta got one shot in that one fight from Ice Beam, whereas the Vulpix from the first fight did not, because of the level difference. Only 2 levels, but that does make a difference. All right, so we just spam body slam throughout this fight, right? I don't think there's anything else for us to do here. Growl sucks a lot. Oh, shit. If he had used Fire Blast again, on that last turn, I was dead. So we got a little bit lucky, though. He used Roar. But that is his AI. That's how it works. He just does random shit sometimes. We don't use Fire Blast. There's no way. No way we ever use Fire Blast here. Okay, so we're basically... That was like the last major problem point, I think. Well, Agatha. Agatha's the final one. I think once we get past Agatha, we're home free. I think we just wreck everything else after Agatha. And before, basically. I think Agatha's like the one sticking point that we have left. Unless I'm just not seeing something that I should be seeing. Which is possible. That happens. But, like, it would have to be really... a really big difference. Like, the Dugong might be an issue. Maybe? Is it, even though? Fuck. You fuck! Oh my god. What the fuck, man? That's such bullshit. I hate that they can do that. I hate that they can do that. The fact that they can dig and then they're just immune to damage and they can just buff their Pokemon up with X attack, that's so fucking, that's such bullshit. I hate it so much. We only have 4 Ice Beams left. I'm gonna be using Psychics on this guy's Pokemon. Um... Yeah, Rhyhorn we kill with Ice Beam. Dugtrio we would kill with Ice Beam. Thank God for no dig. Nidoqueen we can kill with Psychic. Oh, we get close to it, but not quite. That's fine though. Which means that we should one-shot Nidoking? No? Okay, well, fuck. Jesus. Alright. Rhydon definitely dies to Ice Beam though. So I wasn't that worried about it. Surprised that both of the Nidos survived though. I have a feeling I low rolled damage on the Nidoking because Nidoking is less. Oh wait, I know Nidoking is less physically defensive than Nidoqueen. Is it less of a special tank though? I actually don't know. It might not be. They might be relatively equal, so maybe that's less surprising than I should have thought. Still quick attacking, which means that I don't learn anything. I expect to be I expect to be slower than the Pidgeot. Oh, the crit Psychic sucks. God, that sucked a lot. Okay, but we got through anyway. Okay, so the crit Psychic sucks a lot, but I don't think that that's going to be a big deal in the champion fight because we can just kill it, I think. I think that we will be able to just kill it at that point. All right. Getting a little bit tired. Actually, I've been kind of tired. As you may have noticed by the large stretches of me not really saying a whole lot. I'm definitely not fully recovered yet from the sickness. Also, as you could see from the fucking constant coughing fits that I've had all night. That. But the run should hope you become well soon. Oh, Jesus Christ! I did not want to fight this lady. Especially since I have no health. Oh, fuck. Ice Beam should just, like, wreck this. Thunderbolt should hopefully wreck that. Okay, that's actually good. And then Chansey dies to Body Slam, right? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. This is like this is not the time for me to run into extra fights. I have no health. Hope I become Wilson. So like okay, so if we're looking at what I felt like on Friday and Saturday and what I feel like now, I am 1,000% better than I was before. The issue is it's just like lingering. It's just lingering for fucking ever. It's just not leaving me alone. Just not letting me completely get better. No, 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 no. Not all of this. Okay, there we go. And like another thing is, well, actually, the reason that I was late today, is actually kind of funny. I was late today because I did not hear my alarm. Well, actually, not funny. It's just, you know, it actually comes back to the fact that I'm sick. I was late to stream today because, by the way, we're just burning all of our rare candies right here. I didn't hear my alarms. I did not hear a single one of my alarms. The reason that I didn't hear a single one of my alarms is because I currently have a double ear infection. Due to that happens. Okay, so this happens every time I get sick. I get at least one ear infection. Literally every time I get sick. Now the upside is my ear infections are odd relative to most people. My ear infections are not painful. They do not hurt me at all. What they do is they make it so that I can't hear a goddamn thing. It's like everything is underwater. Basically how I describe it. It basically feels like everything's underwater. Oh, nice hydro pump miss. Nice. Get fucked, Lorelei. That was a little bit less consistent than I would have liked it to be, but we were able to get through it without an issue, so I'm fine with this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so because of my double ear infection, I just didn't hear my alarms go off at all and slept straight through them. No! Gen 1 miss on the one guy that I was like, oh god, I hope that I can one-shot him. Fortunately, he didn't take advantage of not being one-shot. I'm gonna pop an elixir here. We took no damage, but I'm gonna pop that elixir there because of me just being worried that I'm not gonna one-shot. Because I don't think that I do. Garrett, okay, so that's confirmation that I don't one-shot, or I don't outspeed the Gengar, which is terrifying. And we don't even come close to one-shotting either. And all right, that's just how that's gonna go. Okay, well then. I get this a lot scarier than I thought. I don't think that we're gonna need to level up anymore, though. We got pretty bad luck that time around. So I am actually gonna save after using the rare candy, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Nice. Nice. The Jinx outspeeds me. That's actually surprising. Okay, so the big thing about these guys is if we get hit by Blizzard or Ice Punch and we get frozen, I think that's the only way that we realistically die to Lorelei. I think that any other like anything else that results in a death has to be like insanely unlucky. Like we get crit multiple times, we get a bunch of attack drops off of the Dugong or something like that. Yeah, I don't see that happening, really, at all, ever. Okay, Gengar 1 down. We know that Golbat dies to Psychic, which means it also dies to Thunderbolt. Haunter doesn't quite die to Psychic. Arbok does. Diffuse Ray is probably the scariest thing that he could do to us. But we were able to get past it. Okay, good. And I think we win now. I do not think that there's a single single enemy that can kill us at this point. Partly because of just how fucking high a level we are. Like, we are a crazy high level. Aerodactyl still outspeeds us, which does kind of make sense. Aerodactyl is like one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. So that does make sense that it was able to outspeed us. But missed a supersonic. We're gonna get a sub 2-hour fucking Clefairy run. That's kind of insane. Alright. Psybeam's fine. Okay, good. Love to see Psybeam. Arcanine, we're gonna body slam to death. We got the paralysis, which means we go first. Hell yeah. Executor, we outspeed. We do not one-shot and get hypnosis. Shit. Wake up, please. We lose. We lose because of hypnosis. Fuck! Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay. There's no real reason to go back. Right? We still got 4 elixirs. We got 3 full restores. I could just buy another couple of full restores, honestly. No reason to go back and reload the save. Oh, by the way, 11. That sucks, but that's what happens. Oh shit. Because we were on the champion, it turned on animations again. I forgot. Okay. Well, let's turn those back off. Thanks. Okay, so now we one-shot the Machamp. That's actually kind of huge. That is still a threat. The Machamp is still a threat. Like, make no mistake. Make no mistake. The champion is, or the Machamp is still a threat. The champion is apparently still a threat as well. Nightshade, you son of a bitch. We one-shot the Haunter. That's huge, because that's another threat removed. And then the final Gengar just didn't do anything. Great. Awesome. We actually don't need to use a elixir here. I can actually save this elixir because we're never going to use Psychic in this fight. We use Thunderbolt. And we use 4 Ice Beams. Alright, now we use an elixir. And now we use a full restore. So we can actually get through this with only 1 elixir. We can get through this with only 1 elixir. That's actually pretty good. Ah, we one-shot the Pidgeot now. That's another threat that's removed, actually. Interesting. The badge boost after the Leer was able to get us... Yo, we got stopped. We did not... Okay, good. This is huge. Thunderbolt. Withdraw. Yes! Okay, the only way that Blastoise killed us at that point is if it froze us after a blizzard. The only way that we lost that after we saw... after we got to the Blastoise is if it froze us. Hell yeah. Still a sub 2 hour Clefairy run. Hell yeah. All right. That was quite good. Despite the nope, that's not the one that I wanted to open. Pokemon Solo List, not Kingmaker level. All right, where you at? Clefairy. All right. In-game time, 6 hours, 31 minutes. We died 11 times. 1 hour, 56 minutes, 33 seconds. And then it was level 78, I think. Which is actually quite interesting. So, like, I'm looking through, and there's actually quite a few level 77s. And a couple of 79s, even. But all of them, like, 3 hours and 54 minutes in real time. 3 hours and 51. 3 hours and 3, 2 hours and 51, 4 hours and 32, 4 hours and 15. This is the fastest that I'm seeing that's not a fully evolved Pokemon, like Clefable. Three hours and 2 minutes for 77. Two hours and 34 for 78 for Doduo. Three hours and 15. 2 hours and 24. 3 hours and 40. 2 hours and 13 for Chansey for 74. This is all real-time numbers, not, obviously. 78. 2 hours and 24 for Magmar. Three hours and 50 minutes for 76. 257 for 74. Yeah. I think that this might be the fastest Pokemon that we've run that's had to get to this high level. By a large margin, by the way. Still have 30 minutes left, right, of the stream. It would be 20 minutes, but there's not really anything that I can think of to do in 20 minutes. And because I'm so tired, I think I might want to lay down before I got to go into work. So I think we are gonna. This is gonna be a short stream because I did also start late. But I think I am gonna go take a quick nap before I go into work, or at least lay down. At least lay down before I go into work today. But before I go, we do still have one thing that we got to do. We got one more thing that we got to do. Got to figure out what we're doing next Wednesday. What are we doing? What Pokemon are we running?
Seadra.
Interesting. Wait. Have we not done Seadra? Wait, hold up. Wait. Wait, no, wrong. You. Oh, we did Seadra back in the Twitch days. We do not have a VOD for it. Okay, so Seadra next week. Seadra next Wednesday. That'll be interesting. So Shelder on Tuesday, Seadra on Wednesday. I'm okay with this. Alright, where you at? There. Okay, so yeah. Next Wednesday we'll be doing Seadra. Oh, by the way, we have now officially gotten to the halfway point in Gen 1. We have officially done half of the Pokemon in Gen 1. On YouTube, specifically. We have... I think that today was technically... Let me pull this up. Yeah, so this was technically run 77 out of 148. But because we haven't finished the Shelter run, this is actually the 76th run that we have finished out of 148. So actually we're a little bit ahead. Actually 74 would have been the halfway point. So we are just over halfway. We are in the second half of our Gen 1 solo runs. So, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to continue moving through these relatively quickly and be able to get this done in a timely manner. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Tomorrow, no stream as always. It's Thursday. Just need to do all of that again? Yeah, exactly. Friday. If I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, I don't know if I want to do a speed run on Friday. Because speed runs kind of require, you know, focus and me to be able to actually do well. So kind of a... I don't actually know. Probably a speedrun on Friday, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But Saturday we're gonna be building Frodo, for sure. For sure, we're building Frodo on Saturday, and then next week we'll be able to finally get into the Lord of the Rings playthrough in Wrath of the Righteous. So yeah, that's the plan for the rest of the week. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.